Hi there, my name is Caroline and welcome to Caroline's Handmaids. Thank you for joining me again. This is Friday Sews for Friday, January 22nd. It's a rare day for me today. I had to go into the office on a Friday. I usually work from home on Fridays, but I had to go in for a conference that I had organized and needed to make sure everything was fine. So yeah, I just got back and I just thought I'd make a quick Friday Sews video before the sun goes down. Let me get into, and the light goes away. So let me get into, it's gonna be a quick Friday Sews. I am working, what I've done this week is work on this thing right here. This is a dress, actually. It's a Love Notions Palmer dress. I just managed to do the placket here, and I just realized it's maybe a little low. Let us see. And I did the band, the elastic band. I am actually doing a sew along, not so long, but just showing you the process of making, how I go through the process. I've been taking videos every day, and I will post it when I'm done with the review of this dress. So I got this fabric. I'll save the rest for when I do the review, but this is the Love Notions Palmer dress that I've been working on this week. I also this week kind of slowed down for me because my machine on the back here kept saying calibrate. It could not calibrate the machine when you turn it on because it's the designer Epic 3, the Husqvarna Viking, and I was Googled why. It is a brand new, it's only 4 months old. It's usually a technical error, and then I just got frustrated because it wouldn't even lower, because it could not calibrate. It would not lower the feed dogs, or the needle or anything. I went to bed, so that kind of slowed me down, and then didn't do anything the next evening. Then I Googled it. It's usually a problem with lint or dust. I'm in the basement of my house, and there's kitty litter about 15 feet away. Maybe the dust is carrying in, or so. Anyway, I cleaned the lint and everything. This happened a few weeks ago. It worked fine, and so it happened again, and it was just not calibrating, even though I cleaned the lint and everything. And so I called the dealer up, and he said, are you changing the needle every, was it 60,000 stitches, or every 6 hours of sewing, or something like that? I said, yeah, I just finished embroidering and I switched over to this a sewing needle. And he said, well, bring it in. I don't guarantee that I can get it done today, but if you bring it in, wait, he could just take a look, because he knows that it's something, probably user error. I hung up the phone. I said, okay, I'll bring it up, bring it down. But then I just dusted, because the litters, I dusted on top. I changed the needle, turned the machine off, turned it back on, calibrated. So now every night I am putting the cover on the machine, and so I think it's a combination of dust. So this is what I've been working on this week, and I hope to complete it either today or tomorrow. And so that's what I've been sewing this week. Nothing much. I'm still waiting on my two machines, my sewing machines, the Husqvarna Viking Topaz 40 and 50 that I use. I just miss them. It's going on 4 weeks now that it's out for servicing. I will never, ever, 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 ever take my machine to this man ever again. You get those nice flyers in the mail. There's there are dealers, and you get those. You go to him. I'm not gonna say much, but not at all happy with the amount of time. Come to find out, he's the only person there, but I went to his shop, and it's just filled with so many machines that are there. I think he's collecting them for repair. and I'm not sure if he can keep up with it, and I just don't know why I left my machines there. We'll see if it comes back in the 8 weeks that he promised me, and I'll see how it goes. And it's a lot of money. It's like about $220 per machine. Granted, they are Viking machines, and then granted they are computerized and embroidery machines, sewing machines, but no excuse. Thank you for listening to my rant and my frustration. Thank you, my sewing friends. My plans for next week is, I want to make a loungewear. I got this fabric last year from Mart Fabrics. It was $1 a yard, and it's such a beautiful knit. It's not light, it's not heavy, it's a medium weight, 4-way stretch knit. I put this on my fabric wheel of fate last year, around this time last year, and I didn't do it. Anyway, so I'm thinking this weekend, after I finish this, I do want to cut up. My original idea from last year's fabric wheel of fate was to do with the same fabric, was this one, the Simplicity S9020, or the Simplicity S9455, or this set, the Simplicity S9857. I don't know what I'm going to pick, but it's going to be one of them. And I know because they're all quick sews, I can get that done really quick. Yeah, I am leaning towards this one because there's no buttons or anything, even though I don't have problem making buttons. I've made this before. It was a looser knit, lightweight knit, and first of all, it was too big. When I made it, I made a size on this one. It was back when I was much heavier, I made an XXL. That was too big, or an XXL. I think I need to go down to a medium. So we'll see. I'll look again with the updated measurements. Okay, so that's my plan. And the other plan was to work on my fabric wheel of fate spin 1. You can go back to my videos and see what I picked. And I will have a reveal next week of my fabric wheel of fate spin 1. I have 3 projects. I'm going to complete this. I want to cut up this and finish my fabric wheel of fate. These are not plans, I'm just chit-chatting here. I'm also into I got some jelly rolls, and I got some layer cake fabric for quilting, and I got some books. And I'm thinking of, this is not plans, it's just for down the road, trying to do that. I got a couple of books on doing a 10-inch square layer cake. I got some layer cakes, fabrics. Got a book from Amazon, and then when I went to my quilt shop, my dealer, they had jelly rolls on sale, and very pretty, good quality jelly rolls. So I got a book from them, and I was thinking of making that the rug or a jelly roll quilt. I got a book from there too. So that was on my plans for this year. It's not that I'm going to complete all my plans, but I really want to quilt. So I want to get into it. So I thought getting into that would be by, starting out easy, either with the jelly rolls quilt or a layer cake quilt. I am speaking a little faster because my husband is on the way from work, and I did promise him that I was going to put some chicken patties in the oven for him as a snack. Yeah. I did order some fabrics, not that I need any more, but Mart Fabric had sweater knits on sale for like $3, $4, and $5 a yard. And since I always am in the basement, I work from home in the basement, and I'm sewing in the basement, right? It's pretty chilly here, and I'm always wearing a cardigan, and I have a limited amount of cardigans. So I wanted to make some more, I'm going to show you a quick fabric haul from Fabric Mart Fabrics. I didn't even open the box, so it was less than, I was thinking around $80. I'm not sure. Yeah, for quite a bit. And I also bought some double knits. Sorry, I'm bending over so I can. This is a sweater knit, a lightweight sweater knit. It's mustardy color. I'm actually pretty surprised that it's lightweight, but it's good that I can make a something see-through, but it's good enough for the basement. And I don't have something. It says kumquat polyester spandex power grid fleece knit polar tex. So I got 3 yards of this. I like it. That's that. And then I will show you another. Now this one is, I got all solids because I usually have all prints in my. This one is truffle brown nylon lycra activewear jersey knit. I was thinking of making something for the gym. You know, some leggings. And this one, I did say truffle brown nylon lycra activewear jersey knit. It was 3 yards. I can get a knit. I can get a leggings and a top for that. Here's another one of the same in the mustard color. This is a deep chestnut red polyester spandex power grid fleece knit. I got 3 yards of this, again in the hopes of making a cardigan or something, you know, lightweight for the house so I can roam around, and in the spring I can just walk out with it. Let me see what this next one is here. I like that Fabric Mart puts these stickers on it. This one is a soft ash brown polyester lycra matte double knit. Now double knit, it's a little see-through. I can see through. So I was thinking of making a pair of pants, but I'm also thinking of making a lighter weight of the Love and Notions Metro blazer. I really like it. I've made the Metro blazer. It's on my Instagram pictures, and I made it out of a heavier, much heavier poly double knit, or what is it? Yeah. Yes, and it was a little too snug because the fabric was so thick, even though it was a stretch. Because normally when I make the Metro blazer, it's fine. So I think it was the fabric choice. It was extremely heavy knit, so there was no give much. So that was the ash brown. So I think I'll do a Metro blazer. Now this one is a very lightweight, muted midnight navy polyester lycra crepe techno knit. I wonder what a techno knit is. Okay, look. I remember the description. Both sides can be used. A darker and the darker side. I don't know. I like the darker side, and I got 3 yards of this. Not sure what I'm gonna do with it, but this would make a skirt or something. Oops, I just dropped the tag. Everything was 3 yards. Ooh, I like this one. I think this is my favorite. And I got the end of the bolt on this one, so I got an extra, lots of extra. So this is a phantom gray polyester nylon spandex power stretch sweatshirt fleece. Yes, this is gorgeous, and it's such a beautiful sweatshirt fleece. Oh my goodness, I wish you could feel it. It's buttery soft. Oh my gosh, I love it. Definitely someone's getting a sweatshirt out of this. My husband, maybe the two of us will get a sweatshirt. Matchy matchy. And you know my husband, he is so proud to wear anything his wife makes. Oh my goodness. And I got another sweatshirt. Not sweatshirt, sorry, a cardigan fleece. This one is the same as the other. There's a different colorway. And also this is dark powder blue polyester spandex power grid fleece knit Polar Tech 60-inch wide. And I got the end of the bolt, so I got a lot more extra. I love it. This one I think I really like. So that was my, oh no, it's one more there. Let's see, what is this? Oh wow, a storm cloud gray nylon elastane activewear knit lining. This actually looks better than the activewear fabric that I got in the other. This actually is, you can't see through this one, and the other one, which is not a lining, I could see through. So I'm gonna actually make tights out of this and things. So that is my fabric haul from Mart Fabric. I was thinking of, you know, when I purchased each one of them, I was thinking of winter sewing. A little bit of about life this week. I was just been busy with work. We're expecting a huge snowstorm starting tomorrow evening. I don't get excited anymore because every time they say there's no snow. But they're saying we're expecting over 10 inches of snow. Anywhere between 10 to 20 inches of snow. And I am so excited, but I'm not listening to any weather reports or anything. I did go out to Costco and buy a gallon of milk. There was no room to move. Shelves were empty. I went to Wegmans, which is the grocery store we have closest to me. Just bought some few, my fridge is always stocked, so I just got things for the cats. But that's it. And I am ready for it. I got 2 shovels because we really don't get, we get snow, but not enough to dig that much, you know? So that's what's coming this week. Personal life, nothing else going on, just working. Kids are getting ready to go start their semesters at the colleges. My daughter is on her final semester of grad school for her first grad degree. And my son is also starting, well, he's in midway. He's got 2 more semesters to go and he will be done as well. But I have no complaints. I hope you're doing well. I am hoping to get some sewing in and we get some extra couple of days of, you know, stay at home because of the snow. We follow the federal government, and so if OPM, the Office of Personnel Management, says telework or work from home, then yes, or one day to plow it out, one day off to dig ourselves out, right? But that's about it. I've been enjoying sewing a lot. I've been enjoying, I think more of sewing than I get to sew. I really want to sew this weekend. So we'll see what happens. And I am so grateful for you all who come back. Thank you. This video seems so rushed, but that's the reason why. I need to finish up a few things before 5 o'clock at work, and I need to put those chicken patties in the oven for my husband. But before I go, as usual, I'd like to read another favorite Bible text for me. It's found in Proverbs 3, verse 5 and 6. This is such a favorite one of mine. Trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways acknowledge him and he shall direct your path. You know, I had something to say about this because my daughter had applied she wants to be a professor or wants to be in academia. She had applied for 2, like a grad teacher, like grad school assistant, or you know, you learn a grad school I don't know what it's called anyway. So she's going to be helping out the professor. She did not get one, and she got the other, which is so when she got the first no, which was not in her field, but she had applied for. And I told my daughter, trust in the Lord. He has a way for you. He said no because of a reason. He has a bigger and better plan for you. And I said, every time we pray about things, honey, let's not expect a yes, but expect an answer that is the best for you. So we will dance through the no's. As hard as it may be, let's dance through the no's because there's a better plan out there for you. And she waited. She was so happy. We actually went and cheered and danced, and we went out to celebrate the no, because the told her, just have faith. Faith that the Lord will answer according to his will, and that his will is best for you. And sure enough, 2-3 weeks later, she got the answer of her dream position. So I am happy for her. I am praising the Lord. And that's why I shared that memory verse, Bible verse, trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding. I'm sorry I said memory verse, because when I went to school, they used to call them memory verses because we were memorizing Bible verses. I'll talk to you all later. Have a great weekend, and I will see you at the reveal of my first fabric wheel of fate. I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.